Hey guys, welcome to question FM161 of the Further Maths Fortify study guide. This question reads, York borrowed $309,000 to build a small rocket. For the first 8 years of the loan, the interest rate was 5.45% per annum, compounding monthly. York made monthly payments of $1,600. After 8 years, the interest rate changed. If York now makes monthly repayments of $4,500, he can repay the loan in 6 more years. Now, if you have an old one of the first copies of our book, this will say 1,500 instead of 4,500. It's a printing error, so sorry in advance. If you've had trouble with the question up until now, try the question with 4,500 instead. The question finishes with the new annual rate of interest for York's loan is closest to what? Now, we're going to need to break this question down into 2 parts. The first 8 years and then the final 6 years. Once again, we're going to be using Finance Solver. So let's start filling it out. Now, he's borrowing $309,000, which means a positive $309,000 for our present value. For the first 8 years of the loan, the interest rate was 5.45% per annum, and it's compounding monthly, which means that we can fairly safely assume 12 and 12, and 8 years at 12 months in the year. If you tab down with 8 times 12, it should give you an answer of 96, and you can fill in your other little areas here. Now we can see that York is making monthly repayments of $1,600. So repayments, he's paying someone else, so a negative $1,600. And we can figure out how much he still owes after those first 8 years have passed. Now, if you plug this into Finance Solver and solve for the future value, you should get a value of negative $285,405.74. I've rounded to the 4 here. Of course, with your calculator, you should copy the value you get in here for later and use the unrounded answer. I'm just doing it to save space for now. Now, in the second part of our equation, we're going to calculate for the next 6 years that come up. And there's only a couple of slight differences that we're going to be looking at here. First of all, we're going to be solving for the new interest rate. We know that, but a lot of our other conditions stay the same. So we still know that 12 payments and 12 compounds. We know that the interest rate is going to have changed. Our new number is going to be after 6 years, times 12 to get the months, will tally to 72. Now, our present value here, we're going to take our future value from the last, so the amount we still owed, and that's going to be our new present value. So at the start of those 6 years, the amount that we owe, or the present value that we've borrowed, is $285,405.74. Once again, I've rounded this. Using your calculator, you should always take the most accurate version and plug that in there. We know that our payments are going to be $4,500, so a negative $4,500, and we know he's going to fully repay the loan after 6 more years, which means our future value at the end of 6 years should be 0. Calculating for the interest, we should get an answer of once again rounding to 27, which lands us at option A. If you guys have any questions about this, please drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.